Yeah, so if you adjusted your belt to your thigh level, you can, and are sitting at the top of your mat, begin to find your comfortable seat, sitting cross-legged, hands on the knees, or wherever is comfortable. And start to close down the eyes and to slow down the breath, to become present for our practice. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have fun and get what you need. Drop the shoulders down. Let your shoulders relax. Relax your belly. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Fill up your lungs. And then exhale all the air out through your mouth. One more just like this. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then do 2 more on your own, filling up the lungs and then exhaling all the air out. And then keeping the eyes closed, take your hands to your heart center into Anjali Mudra. And we'll begin the class with one unifying So we'll take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, we will together. Inhale. Beautiful. Now either keeping the eyes closed or downcast, or you can open them if you feel like you need to. Taking your right ear and just dropping your right ear to your right shoulder for a gentle neck release. And if you want to maximize that, you can take your right hand and just reach over to your left ear and put a slight pressure on the neck, on the head, pulling your left shoulder and your left ear apart while still lengthening the neck. And just breathe into this. And then gently release and change sides. So dropping your left ear to your left shoulder and maybe taking that left hand up and over, pulling your ear away from your shoulder, lengthening the spine. And then gently release. If you can grab onto your belt, still with the legs crossed, take your belt in both hands and take the belt out in front of you. Hold the belt and bring your chest forward so your shoulders are dropping down your back. Your ears are in line with your biceps. Just for a gentle stretch on the arms here. We are going to be moving slowly with ease and grace, hopefully, but using our core, moving from our core, engaging all our bandhas during the class, keeping everything engaged in our body so that we have power as we move with grace. And so, yeah, I invite you all to be as powerful and graceful in your movements as I lead you through the next hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes. We will be, our peak pose will be handstand scorpion. So sounds scary, but it's actually quite easy in the belt. So something to look forward to. All right, now bending back through the elbows, sitting up straight again. Take the belt in your right hand and take your left hand on your right knee. Twist over your right shoulder. Maybe bring the hand up higher, bend through the elbow, and use the belt to twist open through your spine over your right shoulder. And then gently release and switch sides. Right hand onto left knee. Sit up tall, inhale, and then exhale. Twist over your left shoulder. And then slowly release and come back to center. Lean, hold the belt, and then just lean back. Let your hands slide down with your legs crossed still. And then lean back until your head touches the ground. And if you have a block, you can use your block here to place the block behind you so that when you lay down, your shoulder blades will come to meet the block. So maybe adjust the block underneath you. So the block is just underneath your shoulder blades. And then when you take your head back, you're in a variation of fish pose here. The crown of your head is on the very top of the mat. Just opening up through here. 2 more breaths. And then slowly use the belt to lift your body back up, leading with the chest. Perfect. And you'll cross at the ankles. Use the belt to swing your body forward. Take your knees down. Maybe walk your knees back slightly depending on where you ended up. Take your knees out wide on the mat, feet together. And then again, use the belt in front of you to hold and come into a deeper variation of what we did with our shoulder stretch before, keeping your hips on your heels. And then extending the arms straight forward, biceps by your ears. One more full round of breath here. And then take your left hand down and same thing, twist, take the belt behind you, bend through the elbow and twist over your right shoulder again. Press that left hand down into the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, switch sides. Slowly warming up to our flow here. So right hand, press it down into the mat, sit your hips back into your heels, bend through the elbow and twist over your left shoulder. Slowly release. Take your knees together and start to do some of your body rolls. So take your hips to your heels, lean back, look back, lead from your chest, push up, roll forward, and just awaken the spine. Maybe it's the first movements that you're doing for the day. Stretch out the arms when you roll forward. Come to whatever your body needs right now. Rolling forwards and backwards. No need to go into the maximum stretch here, as we'll get to that later. This is purely just to massage the spine out, get some energy flowing through our body. And when you feel like you've had enough, come back to sit on your heels. We will come into your all fours here. So place your hands at the top of your mat. Spread your fingers out wide and have your shoulders, your wrists in line with your shoulders. Plug your hand, take your fingertips and plug them into the mat. So really grip the mat with your fingers. And then take your feet into the belt behind you. Just take your right foot into the belt. Inhale, and then on your exhale, slowly push yourself up to a downward facing dog. And then use your breath here. Keep pushing your hands into the mat and your fingertips. We're going to go through some sun salutations. We'll do the first one slowly and then we'll start to flow, getting some heat going. So inhale, exhale, take that left foot to the top of your mat. And then slowly, with a slight bend in the knees, start to bring the body straight up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shine your crown forward. Exhale, left foot back in the belt. Or keep that left foot on the ground for a variation. Bend through the elbows and push up to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right foot out. Inhale here. Exhale, take that right foot to the top of your mat. Find your balance and then rise up, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame your foot with your hands and step back into your plank this time. Bend through the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, left foot down. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, rise up on your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and come into your plank. and chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, right foot on the mat. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the top of your mat. Slowly come up. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Plank. Bend through the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, left foot down. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot to the top of your mat. This is round 3. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, right foot on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the top of your mat. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, left foot to the floor. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot to the top of your mat. Rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot in the belt. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, right foot down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot to the top of your mat. Rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot on the mat. So last round. So inhale. Exhale, left foot to the top of your mat. Rise up. One breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Right foot down. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to top of your mat. Rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot on the mat. Hold here. If you need to rest at any time, feel free to come down to a child's pose. However, we are going to keep flowing. So if you got it in you, keep going. 2 more breaths here. You're a 3-legged dog. Whew. Take your left knee down to the mat just for a moment. Should give your arms a little bit of a rest here because our next little sequence will be using a lot of arm strength. So push back into with your hands, push your hips to your heel that's on the ground. Keep the foot that's in the belt flexed. Point the toes down into little mini half splits here. Catch your breath. Okay, had our little rest. We'll take both feet back into the belt. If you were with me last week, we did some planks back and forth. So we're gonna do that again. So have your hands in your downward facing dog position. So fingers spread wide, wrist under your shoulders. And then engage through the arms or point, externally rotate through the arms so that you can protract your shoulders here. You're gonna take both feet into the belt with your inhale. Point your toes down, flex your feet. Take your belly button into your spine. Hold here. And then forwards and backwards, just a little micro movement so that you stop yourself from going too forward with your fingertips and come back onto your wrist and then forwards and back for 5 more counts. Using your breath here to stay up. Awesome. Now take your right knee down to the mat, push your hips back. Have a little rest here on stretching out that right side now. Okay. Now, take both feet into the belt. If you know, we're gonna plank again. However, this time we're going to come into a pike. So that's when we take our hips into an L shape. And if you have other variations of this, please do it, but I'm just going to do a simple L shape and then back with straight legs into a plank and then come back up again. So prepare your hands, spread your fingers out wide, create a strong foundation. When you're ready, take both feet into the belt. Inhale. Take your belly button into your spine. Exhale. Point your toes down in the belt. Engage everything. And then bring your hips up. Inhale. And then back to plank. And then take your hips up again. Inhale. Push your hips back. Plank. 2 more times. Inhale. Plank. Exhale. Inhale. Come into your pike. Exhale. Plank. Take your left knee down. Push back into that half splits. Whew. Give your arms a rest. Should be feeling warm by now, hopefully. Stay here just for a moment. Trust me, you need the rest because we're only getting started. Okay. Okay, so left knee is on the mat. Come back into that plank again. And we're gonna rock backwards and forwards again for 10 counts. So when you're ready, both feet into the belt. Point your toes down and backwards and forwards. Use your breath. Little micro movements. Strengthening those arms. Spread your fingers. Stop yourself from going too forward with your fingertips. They're your brake pads. 2, 1. Right knee down, push back to your half splits on the right side. Good. Now, both knees down. Take the belt in both hands. Come up to your knees. Untuck your toes at the back. Hold the belt in front of you. And then rock backwards until you get on your tippy toes. And then slowly lift yourself up to standing. Awesome. Now I see blue. Okay, right on time for the fun stuff. So we're going to come into our front entry. So adjust your belt a little bit higher than it was previously so that it's at your pubic bone. And once you have that, come into your frontward entry. And stop yourself from swinging when you get there. Whew. Okay, I'm going to join you now. Maybe. Should get myself all stationed here. Okay, so now we're all upside down. Give yourself a nice long straight spine here first. Stop yourself from swinging. Walk your hands out in front of you. Stretch your hands out long and have a long straight spine. Just stretching out the shoulders here once again. Point your toes. Remember to always have your feet engaged through this practice. Bring awareness always to your feet and to your hands. Release the mat. Come back to center. Take your right hand to the outside of your left knee and your left hand at your sacrum and twist over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, twist even deeper. Slowly release and change sides. So left hand to your right knee and right hand to your sacrum. Twist over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, twist even deeper over that right shoulder. See if you can see the roof or the sky, whatever you're looking at today. And then slowly release. Stay in the belt. However, walk your hands forward and start to slide the belt down your thighs and then past your knees and then to your ankles. So you're in your plank now. The belt is at your ankles. I'm just going to turn around. But you're in your plank, holding yourself up here. And now go forwards and backwards, back to our forwards and backwards movements here. I tricked you. You all thought we were going to come out some fancy way. Nope. Back to your plank. Get those arms warm. Okay. Now take your left knee down. Turn your body open to the side into a side plank. Stay here if this is enough for you, but if you are joining me on some male fun time, push that leg that's in the belt in, down. Engage the foot, take your leg that's on the ground, extend it out. So now your hips are up high and you're in a side plank. Hold here, inhale, gaze towards your hand. And then the fun is taking that left foot, so you have to engage the foot that's in the belt, point the toes, and then take the left foot and tap your right toe, place the foot back down. Keep your hips up high. And then 4 more times. 1, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap. Woo. Place your right hand down, push back to your downward facing dog. I hope you like that. And now take yourself back into your plank. And guess what? Come forwards and backwards. That same movement for 5 more counts. Using your fingertips to stop yourself again from going forward. Point your toes down. And then take your right knee down to the mat. Open up first into your side plank on your right side. Hold here. Stay here or extend the leg that's on the ground to the back of the mat. Point the toes in the belt. Inhale, gaze towards the left hand. Stay here or take that right foot and we're going to do 5 taps, bringing that right foot to the left foot. Push through that hand on the ground. Inhale, tap, 2, 3, 4, abduct the legs, 5. Ooh. Left leg on the ground, downward facing dog. Just breathe here. Come down into a child's pose for a little mini rest. Knees out wide, feet together, forehead on the ground. Extend through your arms. Have a little rest. Everyone's doing amazing. I am watching. So, okay. Slowly coming back up. We'll grab onto the belt again. Taking your time, sit on your heels, come up to your knees, plant your toes on your mat, and then lean back, hold the belt. Use your hands on the belt to bring yourself back up to standing here. Awesome. So we'll come into our backward entry now, and then into a diamond shape. So adjust your belt, make sure your belt's at your sacrum when you're measuring it, and come into your backward entry. Stop yourself from swinging. Placing your hands on the ground. Take your feet together. Enjoy this little rest here because it's about to get spicy up in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so first, start off with a gentle stretch. Again, Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Find that release through the shoulders again. A little extension through the back. Open up through your chest. See if you can push down through your hands and open up even more underneath your arms. Shine your heart forward. Maybe even look up. Preparing later for our Scorpion Handstand. And slowly release. We're going to do some sit-ups here, so ensure you're not swinging. And take the hands to the back of your head. And we'll start with some knee to opposite elbow. We're going to do 15. Each rep, we'll do 3 reps. So taking your right elbow and as closely as possible to your left knee. Come back down and use your breath and then switch sides. And then just doing 15 counts of your own or follow along with me. I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Relax. The next set will be just normal crunches up and down. So ready? Inhale, exhale, go. 1, 2, push your feet together. 3, 4, 5, engage your core. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, there's one of you just going to town up there. Well done. Back to center. We do 15 more. We're going to do cross ones. So taking, again, right up, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Relax. Whew, may you drop the hands out just for a moment. And a little bit of a leg stretch here. So take your right foot and hook it onto the opposite side. So right foot hooks onto the left strap. And then take your left leg out to the side. And maybe you find a way to reach your left foot. Take your right hand on the ground and take it to your heart center. Leg stretch here. Good job, Jerome. Let's see. Hold here. Releasing the inner thigh alongside the leg there. Oh, it feels good. And slowly change sides. So hook your left foot to the right side. Then drop the left leg down. Take your left hand onto the side. Maybe grab onto your right foot. Extend the leg. Maybe take your left hand to your heart center and chill. Nice one, everyone. Slowly release the foot. And if you still are feeling all right, being upside down, grab onto the belt. And instead of taking our feet straight down to the mat, we will scissor our legs and do some toe taps, coming in and out. So split the legs, point the toes. Hold firmly onto the belt, and then start to take your weight in your hands and your left leg toe down to the mat and tap the ground and come back up. Engage through your core. And then right foot, tap back into the belt. Left foot, tap back into the belt. Right foot, tap back into the belt. And then keep going, or take your left foot down slowly as possible. Come back up. Take your head to the side, and then to the other side. Ooh, well done, everyone. You're upside down for a little bit there, so just taking your time to come back up. Okay. So we will come into, once you feel like you're okay, come back into standing and have your feet spread out wide on your mat. Ground down through 4 corners of your feet. Lift your 10 toes up, and then one by one place them into the mat. Engage through your core. And maybe make sure that you're standing just a little bit behind the belt. So belt straight down and you're just standing straight behind it. We're gonna do some squats. A little variation of male squats here. So get ready, set, and then hold the belt in front of you and start to squat down. Bring your bum back so that your knees are going past, your knees are over your heels. So you're not forward, you're backwards, and you're sitting back. Tilt your pelvis in. And then slowly stay here. Squat even lower. That's how you get the J-Lo butt, all right? Jokes, I don't know how you get J-Lo butt. It's all natural. And then slowly push back into the belt. Stand. I'm facing the side now. But extend the legs. I'm gonna go back to where I was. Extend the legs in your squat. And then come back to squat. Come back forward into squat. And then stand up. Okay, we're gonna keep going with this. So squat, sit low, sit low, sit low. And then hold the belt, push back, push back, push back. Maybe even drop the head. Lean forward, come to squat. Should be pretty low. And then up. Stand up. Yeah. Stick that butt out, squat. And then hold the belt, extend your legs. Come back to squat, hold, stand. Yeah. Squat, stick your butt out. And then push the legs back. Use your arm strength. Come back to squat, hold here, and stand. Squat. Backwards, extend the legs. Squat, hold, stand. Yeah, if it's not burning, it will soon. Squat, backwards, hold. Squat, hold, up. Squat, inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, squat, hold. Stand up. 2 more times. Squat, sit low, and then extend. Squat, hold, up. One more time, sit as low as you can. Squat it out. And then push back. And squat. And stand. Whee! Okay, take your feet hip width distance apart. Take your same thing. We're gonna squat, but with our knees, with our feet only hip width distance apart. Squat down low, keep the belt in front of you, and pulse. So pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on. 7, I forgot where I was. 8, 9, 10. Stand up. Feel good? Yeah, thumbs up. Awesome. Okay. Squat again. Might be the last one, we don't know yet. It's a surprise. It's like a surprise candy bag. Squat low. And pulse again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bend the knees. Hold here. Legs should be on fire. If not, you weren't doing it right. You'll do it again. And then have your feet together, spread the knees, and lean forward. To a variation of Malasana. Biceps by the ears. Good job, everyone. Now take your knees together and come in to stand on your knees. And we're gonna do a couple of camels here. So, still out of breath here. Have your knees hip width distance apart. We did this one last week as well. Camel using the belt. So in camel, we want to push our hips forward. The back bend comes from pushing your hips forward, extend through your chest, push your chest up. And then not letting the head drop too far back, but extending the neck back. And then, so holding the belt, prepare your front body, push your hips forward first, hold on to the belt, and start to bring your body back to whatever edge feels comfortable for your body. And that might be staying upright or gliding your hands even further down the belt until maybe your head reaches the mat. Hold wherever you are for 2 more breaths. And then use the belt, bend through the elbows, lift the chest, come back up. Taking your time. Rest for a moment. Gonna do this one more time. So adjust your knees if you need to. And when you're ready, push your hips forward. Inhale. Imagine I have a string on your chest, and I'm pulling your chest up. Slowly gliding your hands down the belt into your variation of camel. Keep the hips lifted and your heart lifted. Inhale. Exhale, bend to the elbows. Lead with the heart. Push the hips forward and come up. Sit your hips back. Extend through the arms. It's a little release here. One more deep belly breath. Great. Now, come up to your knees again. When you're ready, tuck the toes at the back and push back into your feet and stand up. Great. We're going to come into getting ready for our peak pose here. So if you have a strap, I would recommend grabbing it. We're going to do half pigeon and using the strap to assist us in that. So getting yourself ready, and when you're ready, coming into your backward entry. Choose which way I'm going in. Yeah. Hallelujah. Okay. Come into your backward entry. Take your feet together. There's a reason I'm not facing you for this, because we're going straight into our handstand scorpion. So I'll be facing you when we do that. We will take our right foot and hook it onto the left side of the belt. Then just drop your left leg down first, straight back. Try and visualize where your knee is and bring it more into center. And then just let the leg relax here, naturally dropping down. Okay, now take that foot into the belt, into your strap, hook it on, and then use your hands to pull the belt down. Try and keep that knee in and more center as best as you can. Mine comes out to the side naturally. So just bringing it back into center. And then use your arm strength to pull the belt down and to your foot to maybe touch your head. Bend through the elbows and take your chest up. Gaze up towards your foot. Imagine you can maybe see your foot. Maybe your foot even touches your head. One more breath. And then slowly release the foot. Unhook it. Take your left leg back. We're moving through this one a little bit quicker so we have some blood left for our scorpion. Hook your left foot into the belt. Let your left leg just hang down for a moment without pulling it. Good. Now take your belt in both hands and start to walk your hands up the belt. Extend your chest forward, look up. Bring your knee more into center. Inhale. Walk your hands a little bit more further up the belt. Lift your chest up. Maybe your foot touches your head. Inhale. One more breath. Exhale, slowly release. Take the foot out of the belt. You put the belt to the side. Okay, now this is all at your own discretion, my friends. So where the belt is now should be perfect for where we're about to go. If you're new to, I'm just gonna lift my head up and talk to you for a second. But if you're new to balancing on the belt, maybe just watch. If you feel comfortable, join in. I'm gonna try and explain this one as I'm doing it. So, Scorpion Handstand. So, belt should be at the right place, holding your hips up. And then walk your hands forward. So actually hook your feet on the inside of your belt first, and then walk your hands to the top of your mat. So you have straight arms. And if you know what Scorpion Handstand looks like, that's what we're about to do here. So walk your hands not too far forward because you won't be able to get your feet over or extend your chest, but just slightly further out. And then spread your hands, fingers wide on the mat. Same engagement we do in downward dog, so create that foundation first. Once you have your strong foundation on your hands and you feel balanced, take one leg out and let it hang straight up behind you. So you're like trying to touch your toes to your head, just one by one. And maybe try the other side. Take your right leg out. Take that hip straight back. Gaze towards your foot. And you can just do one leg at a time. Taking one leg out. Keep pushing down through your hands. Preparing for your scorpion. Maybe you just practice taking one leg out at a time, taking that foot towards your head, and push the ground away, lift up. You almost have your whole body weight here on your hands, but you have the support of your belt, the support of your hips on the belt. So you're not gonna, fall, and trust the belt. And then as you take the foot to your head, push your chest forward. So you have that arching of the back, shining your heart forward like we've been doing. Gaze up towards your foot. I'm going to start to do both feet now. So I'm going to take both feet out of the belt and then start to bring. Now you have to start engaging through those hands. So the balancing in those fingertips. When we're in plank, your fingertips are your brakes. Hands are your brakes. Start to take the knees forward. Take your feet towards your head and gaze up. Look up. Bring your chest forward. Chest through and up. Maybe your knees closer together. Breathe here. Maybe you can find a little bit more space. Lift up, engage through your shoulders. Chest up, look up. Maybe you find a bit of a balance point. Whew. Scorpion handstand is like my dream pose, and I can only do it in the belt so far. My feet still don't even touch my head. But keep practicing this, and when you're ready, take your legs back, walk your hands back, take your feet back into diamond shape for a short mini release here. Ooh. That's some back bend there. Our little inversion for the day, using the belt. I love inversions, and it's fine when you have the belt there to support you. It's even more freeing, and you can explore even more what you can do in your body. Some things that we think we can't do that we can actually do. And slowly, when you're ready, uncross the legs. You can do a couple of more toe taps if you've got it in you. Let's all do one for each other, at least one round. Tap your left toe down. Back up, tap your right toe down. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly as possible, come down. Head to the side. Head to the other side. Ooh. We were upside down for a little bit there, so take a couple of moments to resettle. Should feel your lower back pretty good right now. Awesome job, everyone. I'm recording, so I'll be able to see who got their Scorpion Handstand. Okay, so I can get everyone to come into their belt again. Sorry, not upside down. Don't worry. The blood has not got back to my head yet, or to my body, so don't really have words. Okay, I think I'm back. I'm back in the game. I'm ready. Guess what it's time for? It's time for the Mel booty can dance. Yes, that time of day. I don't think I've done one session yet without doing it. So this time though, I've added a little extra on it, you know, add a little bit more each time. Bit of a fun dance for everyone to do. So the belt can be at the same height that it was. Take it underneath your armpits. And if you have music on your phone, you're ready to go. It's a good one to play some music too. I can't play any for you yet, but I'll work that out next time. So lean back into the belt. And you can just stretch out here, let that feel just nice on the release of your shoulders. And we start to sway side to side. There's fire behind me. I'm just going to blow that out. Literally catch on fire. All right. So sway side to side. Start the movement going. Bend one knee at a time. And then start to make bigger and bigger loops. Coming all the way to the side. And then keep the feet where they are and start to turn your feet backwards, but the feet are still in the same positions that they were. It's just that now your legs are crossed. And lean back. Let the belt support you here. Inhale. Bend back through the knees. Extend the legs back. So now you're back in the starting position. Bend through the knees, go to the left side. Keep your feet where they are. Extend the legs. And so your legs are crossed now. Your left leg, right leg's over the left leg. Cross. Lean back. Lean back. lean back. Okay, now bend to the knees, come out, extend the legs. And then go to the other side. Reach back, bend to the legs, straight, and to the left, lean back. And just keep doing this movement, have some fun with it. Find your rhythm, find your flow, add on what you feel. Feels good. Crossing the legs. Awesome. Keep going. 2 more on each side. Maybe faster. Don't forget those cute back bends. Whee. It's like being a little puppet, you know, on string. I think that's what you call them. Not sure, but anyway. And then extend the legs back. And then come forwards, bend through the knees. Come forwards. This is a back bend, so you have a good back. Lean forward, bend through the knees, lean back. Bend through the knees, come forward, bend back. And forward, and back. And forwards. Do you feel like a puppet yet? And back. And forwards. And back. Woo. And then come to the side. We'll do the can-can dance now. So bent knees first. And you're gonna kick your left foot to the top, straight as possible. Left, up, right, kick, left, right, left, right. Look at your foot, left, right, left, right. Keep going, kick higher, kick the belt, kick higher, and come back to the center and to the other side. Watch your door frame if you're there. Kick right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side. Keep going, kick higher, keep straight legs. Woo, 2 more. And come back. Extend the legs. Lean back. Whew. Come into your butterfly on the belt. So both feet into the belt. We've got about 10 more minutes, if that. So just letting you know in case you have to go. Take both feet into the belt. And then start to bring the body down. Well, sorry. Both feet into the belt. Take your knees outside. Take your hands inside. Your shoulder blades inside. Take your hands to your heart center. And then stay here and enjoy this restorative stretch in the legs, or use the belt and slowly start to bring your body down, upside down. Take your hands out wide if you want, or take your hands into your heart center. If you feel like another spinal twist, take your right hand to your sacrum, or your left hand, whatever side, and take your other hand onto your knee and twist over your left shoulder or your right shoulder to another spinal twist here. Choosing your variation. And if you're in a twist, twist to the other side. And then slowly take your hands to your heart center just for a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, grab onto the belt behind you. Start to round your spine and come up. Take your elbows out, hold the belt, extend the legs, and then back. Good job, everyone. Slowly taking your time to come out. Take the belt in front of you or behind you. We're just going to come down to laying down position here. So squatting down. Let your hips touch the mat. And yeah, come to your seated, come to sit onto the mat. And then lower your body down. Take your feet into the belt. And extend the legs. Hold here just for a moment. Take your hands onto the mat next to you. Push your hands into the mat and lift your hips up. Bring the weight to your shoulders. Push your hands into the mat. Lift your hips up. And slowly bring your hips down, touch the mat barely, and then lift your hips back up. Hold, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. Hips up, stay up this time. Engage the glutes, flex the toes. Take your hands and interlace them underneath you. Walk your shoulder blades in closer together. Maybe your shoulder blades kiss. Hold here. And slowly release the hips down. Nice. Come into our twist. So take your right foot in the belt and take the left leg and cross over that right leg. Take your right hand onto the left knee and to bring that knee closer to the ground. Take your left arm out and extend that left arm and gaze over your left shoulder. Nice full spinal twist here. We worked out a lot with our lower back, so enjoy this beautiful stretch. Well-deserved stretch. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And then slowly come back, uncross and take the left foot hooked into the belt, right knee over the left leg. Shift your hip slightly to the right. Take that left hand to the right knee and bring that knee closer to the mat. Extend your right arm out and gaze over your right shoulder. Deep inhale. 3 more breaths. Slowly unwind. Take both feet back into the belt. Sway side to side if you feel. Massage your lower back out. Take your left knee into your chest and pull that knee into your armpit. Flex both feet. Your right foot still in the belt. Pulling your left knee into your chest towards your armpit. Bring your lower back closer to the ground. And then switch the legs. Take your left foot into the belt and right knee. Interlace the fingers around your knee and pull that knee into your sides of your chest and towards your armpit. And then release the belt. Come into a happy baby. So take hold of the outsides of your feet. And as you bring your knees towards your chest, use your arm strength. Bring your tailbone to meet the mat. So your whole spine is attached to the mat. Maybe even find if you can place that back of your neck. Find that extension through the neck. Maybe you can extend and get the back of your neck also on the mat for a straight, flat spine. Engage the feet. 2 deep belly breaths here. Take the feet together and then bring the knees down to the mat. Take one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly into Supta Baddha Konasana. So knees out wide, feet together. Feel your heartbeat in your hands, one hand, and feel the rise and fall of your belly in the other. And close down the eyes. Let your breath return to its natural state, its natural flow. Stay here for Savasana or start to extend through the legs. And let the arms come to your side. Let the feet fall out. Let your hands turn open to receive energy. Or if you need to feel more grounded, place your palms onto the ground. Let your whole body relax. And absorb the practice that we've just done. Relax your knees, Relax your toes, relax your hips, relax your belly, relax your arms, relax your chest. Relax your eyes, relax your head, relax your third eye. Relax your whole body. Start to bring awareness now back into your body. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale the air out. Stretch out through your arms, through your legs. Come into a full body stretch. Reawaken the body. And come into your fetal position, into your right side or to your left side. Hug your body. Give yourself a big hug here. And then turn yourself. And then use your hands to push yourself up back into your seated position at the top of your mat to where we began class. Taking your time to arrive. No rush. You do you. Sitting up tall once again in a comfortable seat with our eyes closed. Take your hands to your heart center into Anjali Mudra. And a quote that's helped me very much this week has been, surrender to what is, let go of what was, have faith in what will be. Take your hands to your forehead center, to your third eye. The divine in me bows and honors the divine in you. We are all one, yogis. Namaste. Thank you.